Hey everyone, Fox Demon Master here. Thanks for joining me. This is going to be my second episode of my review show. Today I'm going to be doing a review for Batwoman season 2. Yeah, I actually I actually thought I was going to be binging this show. So, yeah, I am a few weeks behind. I just finished catching up. Uh, And all I have to say is, wow, season 2 has been amazing so far. I gotta stop bumping the camera. Seeing Ryan Wild take over for Kate Kane's Batwoman has been interesting to say the least. Episode 1 was a bit rocky with Ryan finding the suit and, just kind of tooling around in it. Kind of gave off a Dick Grayson vibe from Batman Forever when he found the Batmobile. She kind of gave off that vibe in the first episode. Then in episode 2, there's uh in episode 2, uh after stopping Tommy Merlin from assassinating Batwoman and everyone investigating Kate Kane's disappearance slash murder after her plane explosion. Things are in Gotham are a little rocky. I mean, no one's sure. No one's sure what happened with Kate. Some people are thinking she's dead. Some people think she's missing. And although, again, we're on episode 5 at this point, so we all know what's really going on at this point. But I digress. Episode 2, Ryan is uh, honestly about to give the suit back and go on with her life. Try to move on from her past and her unjust time in prison and get her life started again. But lo comes Alice looking for revenge for Kate's murder, of all things, which I found a little bit sad and ironic when you think about it, because the only reason she's upset about Kate's death in the first place is because she wanted to be the one to kill her. And honestly, I kind of get that in a twistedly loving way. So, in order to get the attention of the person she thinks has killed Batwoman, or has killed her sister, she unleashes a deadly virus on Gotham using bats, no less. Yeah, say what you want about Alice being sane or crazy or whatever, but she definitely has a flair for the theatrical and the dramatic, and she loves her irony. I mean, attacking a crowd of Batwoman fans with bats, that's just genius in the most twisted way possible. I mean, seriously, that's like Joker level crazy irony. I kind of loved it. I mean, honestly. Now, on the other side, we're going, and now so Ryan puts on the suit and has to help out yet again. But now, by the end, she's starting to realize, well, yeah, the city needs Batwoman, and I can do this. The first time wasn't a fluke. I really do have a knack for this, and I think this is what I should be doing. So she decides to stay suited up, keep the suit going, keep the legacy alive, and keep the legacy alive for Batwoman and the Bat family in general. Yeah. Oh, that's my alarm. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, sorry about that. Now let's move on to episode 3. Episode 3, we find Victor Zsasz murdering a couple in a suite. That was a very interesting opening. And I was genuinely surprised when I found out that the guy who murdered these two, yeah, I just said it was Victor Zsasz, but when you find out it is Zsasz, oh, wow. I mean, I gotta be honest, Victor Zsasz is honestly, up until recently, and by recently I mean since before Gotham, was a completely underutilized Batman villain. I mean, gave the guy swag. Gotham gave Victor Zsasz swag, but Batwoman gave the guy depth. I mean, this version of Victor Zsasz was good. He was cerebral in his tact and his technique. I mean, yes, he was at times more like a blunt. He was a blunt hammer, just smashing through shit. But at the same time, when it came to Batwoman, the man was almost surgical in the way he came at her psychologically, pointing out her flaws in her technique and complimenting her on her fighting abilities, saying that he hadn't been kicked that by anyone else the way she did since Batman himself. Which, I'm be honest, is a pretty high compliment when you think about it. I mean, seriously. Now, continuing on, Ryan has to reflect. Ryan takes this opportunity to reflect on who she is as Batwoman. Like Victor says, he sees He doesn't see the Batwoman in her, and he doesn't see the her in Batwoman. So she takes the time to reflect on this and comes to the decision that some changes need to be made, not only with the operation, but with the suit itself. She alters the suit to suit her style, which honestly I totally love. I mean, honestly, I kind of have a thing for curly hair. It's don't know why, but that's getting off topic. So by the end of the episode, obviously we've Batwoman has caught Victor Zsasz, and she's changed the suit to suit her style, and she's become more comfortable in her role as Batwoman. More, she's more herself and as Batwoman, and vice versa. We also find that Zaz has been working for the person Alice has been hunting. Yeah, Safaria. Turns out that the Desert Rose cure-all that was in Mary's blood is, yeah, it's, like I said, it's a cure-all. It really is a cure-all. I mean, it cured a lady's cancer. It cured cancer. So Safaria has had Zaz on the hunt, trying to take out everyone who received the cure from Alice's little plague. Because if scientists figure out where this little miracle came from, they're going to want it for themselves. And I honestly understand that. But at the same time, she brings Alice to her to have a little detente about what happened with Kate. Turns out she was not the one that killed Kate, but she is the one that rescued her. That's right, folks. Batwoman is still alive. Kate Kane is alive, according to Safaria. So she might be lying, she might be telling the truth, but she did have Kate's necklace, so you gotta wonder, is she telling the truth or not? I mean, Alice seems to think so, and she is telling everyone else the same thing, that Kate's alive. So after the little talk, Alice agrees to, team up with Safaria. I'm sorry, I'm having so much trouble with that name. With Safaria, uh, to find out who really tried to kill Kate in exchange for taking out a guy named Ocean, which he does in the next episode. Yeah. Uh, that next, yeah. And speaking of the next episode, that one was very, gotta be honest, as a black person, that one kind of hit some points for me. I mean, it kind of got me right here. I mean, little black kid goes missing, and Batwoman has to find him. I mean, and then we find out this very dark moment in her past where she was kidnapped for nearly 60 days. And nobody came looking for her but her, well, future ex girlfriend. Yeah, I think that's how that works. Okay, so we find out. So we come to episode 4. Batwoman is on the prowl for the woman who is friendly candy lady who kidnaps foster kids and sells them to, well, gangs. Yeah, that's some dark right there. Yeah, give that a minute to sink in. So Batwoman. So during the episode, we see a lot of flashbacks of Ryan's past and her time being locked up as this woman's prisoner. And wow, and it was very sad. I mean, and the worst part is this kind of thing does happen in real life. Kids fall through the crack of the foster system all the time. I mean, yeah, it's a serious issue that honestly needed to be addressed, and I'm surprised. And uh, I honestly don't know how to bridge this subject any further, so I'm just gonna keep going. Probably edit this part out. Batwoman finds Batwoman, using her considerable knowledge of the criminal underworld, manages to find the candy lady who kidnapped her all those years ago, confronts her even after she confronts her, and actually takes her out after being knocked out and captured by her again. Yeah, kind of a dumb move there, but we move on. We find out that the boy she's looking for has already been sold off to the dun 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 false face gang, run by some guy in a black mask. Hint, hint to all you Bat fans out there. I mean, come on, let's be obvious. We know who it really is. False Face is being run by Black Mask. Yeah. So can't wait to see that. I mean, yeah, I am actually really excited about that. Black Mask is honestly one of my favorite Batman villains. Uh, for multiple reasons, obviously, which I won't go into now. Uh, Batwoman finds him just in time to rescue not only the commander of the Crows, Jacob Kane, but stop the kid from being initiated into the False Face Society and hopefully turn his life around. Yeah, like she did, but hopefully a little better. I mean, yeah, she ended up as Batwoman, but she has had a long, rocky road, and we find out a little more about her past relationship that one of the girls she was in foster care with, who eventually became her girlfriend, and eventually became her ex-girlfriend, and she tried to contact her to help find the kid, but she doesn't get back to her until the end of the episode after everything has already been resolved. But interesting enough, they reconcile, and the beginning of the next episode, the two of them are, well, let's just say, let's just say they had a good morning together. That I'll leave it at that. We all know the innuendo there. We get to see Ryan's first relationship in the show. We get to see her. So that's going to be an interesting little area of exploration there. Ryan is reconciled with her ex girlfriend, and she's really coming into her own as Batwoman and really getting out there and trying to make a difference in Gotham. We see her going after the False Face gang really hard and really, which gets her, which actually leads her to another, and in the process, she runs into the Crows again, who are still moving heaven and earth to find Kate Kane's. But now, Jacob has become so desperate after Alice leaked the information that Kate is alive, he has become so desperate to find her now that he has put out a $1 million bounty on any information leading to Kate. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I know that was in the last episode, with and that's what got him kidnapped by the false face gang and almost shot by that little kid. Yeah, but now he's gotten so desperate that he's got the crows jumping assassins in alleyways to find leads on his daughter. And I mean, seriously, they are violating some serious laws here, and they're supposed to be the cops, right? I mean, I know GCPD is still around in the city, but let's be honest, the crows are really the ones are really the enforcing the city here. I mean, seriously, it's pretty messed up. Uh, moving on. After the crows and with some help from Batwoman, in other words, she did all the work. Capture one of the assassins sent to silence anyone who's looking for Safaria and her little miracle island. We end up seeing what Alice is doing. She's on the hunt for her. She's on the hunt for Ocean, the assignment given to her by Sophia. But weirdly enough, she has this flash of meeting this guy, Ocean, even though she's never met him before. Yeah, weird, right? So while Alice is on her little hunt for Ocean, Batwoman and the rest of her team decide to have to uncover some information using some not so subtle interrogation tactics, we'll say, to find out that a painting done by the Joker under the alias Jack Napier, which some of you may remember was the name used by the Joker be, before he became the Joker in 1989 Batman by Tim Burton. One of my all-time favorite Batman movies, by the way. And I'm not sure if I should do a review on that or not, but I really could. I can honestly talk about that movie forever, but I'm getting off topic. Just like the Joker in the movie, this version fancied himself a, as he put it in the movie, a fully functioning homicidal artist. He made art until someone died. Literally. He gutted a guy, strewn it over a painting, and called it art. It has been circulating around the Gotham underworld ever since. Well, not just the Gotham underworld, the art underworld. Ever since. And apparently, the painting that he splattered this guy's guts all over is a map to Safaria's island. So, yeah, Batwoman needs to get that painting to find Kate, to find and rescue Kate before Alice does, who is, for some reason, still hell-bent on killing her sister after finding out she's alive. Yeah, that's really weird, right? I mean, she wants to rescue her sister only to kill her. Yeah. Okay, back to the story. Since we're talking about Alice, Alice finally finds her target, Ocean, in a bar. Yeah, but instead of killing him, she wants to find out why why she feels like she knows this guy. So she decides to chat him up at the bar and get him a little liquored up. And when he leaves, she follows him back to his hotel room. Yeah, she breaks in, attempts to attack him, and fails. He ties her up, and they talk. And then they both come to discover that not only were they on Safari's Mystery Island 5 years ago, they neither one of them have any recollection of knowing each other while they were there together at the same time. Both keep having flashbacks to knowing each other and having moments with each other. My little theory is based on the flashback we saw of from Ocean and that he was banished from the island for having the one thing that she couldn't, and I'm guessing that's Alice's love and affection. Yeah, because obviously there's no love lost between the two of them if she tried to murder her. I'm thinking that Safaria used something on the island to erase the memories of one another because she couldn't stand him having something that she couldn't. And then, in a twisted, in a twisted way, I'm trying to get this out right. Uh, in a sense of twisted irony, she sends the unknowing lovers to kill one another, which doesn't work out because they end up realizing that they know each other and helping each other escape from the many arms the assassins. Yeah, the assassins she sent after Ocean when well, just in case Alice failed. So she and Alice and Ocean escape from the assassins and run off together to find out their shared past and why Safaria wants him dead so bad. Come to the end of the episode and we find out, dun dun dun, that ooh no, let me backtrack a bit. Batwoman has to break into an art auction held by one of Kate's old friends from high school. Yeah, who turns out to be none other than Wolf Spider. Yeah, I really wanted to cover this. Yeah, turns out that the art auction is run, the underground art auction that the painting's being sold at, was being run by none other than Wolf Spider, DC's evil assassin Spider-Man. Yeah, I mean, I do kind of like this character. I thought he was pretty cool. And I was surprised to find him in this episode. I kind of freaked out a little bit. I am not going to lie. I totally geeked out on this. I am a huge Spider-Man fan, and I am honestly a bit of a Wolf Spider fan for the same reasons. Uh, I was pleasantly surprised to see him in this episode. Actually, to see him in live action at all. He's kind of a minor player in DC, so that was really a cool little moment there. Only to have him get run over by two dirty crows. No surprise there. When he was stealing the painting, not for himself, but to actually help out Kate. Yeah. I don't know what his end game was there with stealing the painting from his own auction as Wolf Spider. But yeah, the crows ran him down. That was really messed up. I mean, I know the crows are bad. I mean, seriously, they've proven time and again that they are a horribly corrupt organization and they need to be shut down. Yet the power plays in Gotham pay for them, so they're not going anywhere anytime soon. Despite the obvious, tactics they use to profile innocent people in Gotham, as Batwoman so clearly stated. Yeah, in the episode. Okay, speaking of Batwoman, let's backtrack to her relationship. I was kind of surprised to find out that her ex-girlfriend, her former junkie ex-girlfriend, is now a dealer, and it was at this party, this underworld black market party, as a well, party supplier, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Uh, uh, why is it that no one who wears the Batwoman costume has good relationships? I mean, they all have so far ended badly on this show. I mean, yeah. Don't know really where that's going to end up, but it's not going to be a pleasant one. I mean, that's an uncomfortable talk to have. They're going to have later. So the episode ends with Alice running off with Ocean, and surprise, surprise, the real Jack Napier painting. Yeah, the one Wolf Spider stole and got run over for turned out to be a fake. Can you believe it? I mean, seriously, that was insane. I was really shocked, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Uh, I really do like the new season of Batwoman. I mean, it's really touching on some points for the black community that resonate with me, and I really did want uh to just put that on. I really just did want to put that out there for a minute. Yeah. So thanks for that. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching my review. And if you liked it, hit the button. You know what to do. Hit like, subscribe, uh, leave a comment if you want. Recommend a review if you want. I'll see what I can do. And thanks again for watching. Fox Demon Master out.